Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome and aloha. This is Reverend Evelyn Foreman. You can call me Revelyn or Rev Evie. And today we're diving into a topic that's tender, that's timely, and deeply transformative. The term is financial anxiety and what your nervous system has to do with your relationship with money. Now, if you've ever opened your banking app and felt your chest tighten, your stomach clench, and your mind just go blank, all the blood leaves your brain, right? If you've ever felt shame about spending, fear around earnings, um, afraid to look at your bank statement or your credit card bill, or panic, right? Just sheer panic when bills arrive. This conversation, my friends, is for you. Here's what I want you to hear first. Number one, very important. You are not broken. You're not broken. You're biologically wired to survive. But surviving and thriving, these are two different states, my friends. And today we're going to talk about how to gently shift from one into the other. All right. So, what is financial anxiety? Let's start with a clear definition. Financial anxiety is not just worry, it's a body based stress response, a physiological reaction that gets triggered when money feels unsafe. It feels unsafe, it feels uncertain, or even overwhelming. And you might feel a racing heart or tension in your chest. You might have trouble sleeping, headaches for some people, maybe some shame sprinkled in there after spending money, especially on yourself. Avoidance of bills or bank accounts, right? So these aren't mindset failures, they are nervous system alerts. Your body's way of saying, I don't feel safe right now. It's screaming at you sometimes, right? And your nervous system isn't wrong. It doesn't feel safe. It's just doing its job, keeping you alive. But here's the catch. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a $1,200 car payment and a tiger in the jungle. Friends, stress is stress. And in moments of financial overwhelm, your brain triggers just like that. Fight. You argue about money. Flight. You avoid your finances. Freeze. You shut down. Or fawn. You overgive to feel safe. Right. Okay. So that sounds familiar. Keep listening. This is not weakness, my friends. It's biology. And guess what? It's healable. We have a solution for that. That's right. Countermeasure. All right. So, why does the nervous system react to money the way it does? Okay. We're going to talk about now brain science for a moment. I love this topic because it's a pathway to free ourselves from this crazy insane cycle that we're in. So let's talk about brain science for a moment. When money stress hits your amygdala, that, or right back there in your brain, the fear center in your brain activates your survival response. Your prefrontal cortex, the part, your intelligence, how you're thinking, the part of your brain that makes you smart, makes smart decisions, and solves problems. Guess what happens? It goes offline. Your prefrontal cortex is hijacked. It's not available. So while you're trying to budget or talk about expenses, your body is in full blown panic mode. You can't logic your way through fear. You can't. Well, it's your biology, right? That's like millions of years of evolution. So what do? We have to regulate it through our body. So, for many women, especially midlife, money becomes a mirror for unprocessed stress that's been building for decades. That's why affirmations or spreadsheets don't always work. The nervous system needs to feel safe before your finances can feel sustainable. You got to enact first aid trauma processes. We'll talk about that at a different time, and I'm going to keep going about this money shadow. All right, so let's talk about the money shadow. What is it? If you take a breath, we're going to go even deeper here. I often take a breath with the people that I talk to, so here we are. So, beneath financial anxiety lives something quieter. It's more subtle, but it's just as powerful. It's called your money shadow. Now, a money shadow is an unconscious belief or emotional imprint about money, usually inherited or absorbed long ago. You weren't born afraid of money. You learned to be. You learned to be afraid. Maybe you heard, we can't afford that, or be grateful and don't ask for more. Or maybe you've heard, hey, rich people are greedy. Stay away from rich people. They're bad. Or whatever it is, right? Spiritual people, maybe this one, spiritual people don't need money. Well, guess what? I'm spiritual. I live on this plane. I need money. Pay my bills, get my kids through whatever they're getting through, etc. So we got to eat. So even if consciously we don't believe that anymore, those old beliefs still live in our nervous system. They shape how you price your offerings, how you say no or don't say no, maybe say how you say yes all the time, even though you're exhausted, how you save, spend, or receive, how you talk or avoid talking about money. This is what I call shadow work around money. It's not to fix you, but it's to bring you back home to your inherent wholeness. Now we're going to talk about somatic healing. And it's something really, really profound. Your body remembers what your mind forgets. Some people call it muscle memory, but I think this is a little deeper than just muscle memory. This is lodged in the entire uh, physical beingness. Your reactions, your fear, it's lodged into your physical body. Your body remembers what your mind forgets. Your chest rather tightens when you open a bill. That freeze response when you think about retirement, that's also a trigger, right? Those echoes of old emotional experiences. Maybe you saw your parents fight about money, forgot all about it, but your body remembers. Maybe you felt guilty for needing new shoes. And maybe now, as an adult, those unhealed moments are replaying in the form of stress or avoidance or fear. That's what trauma does. It lives in the body until it feels safe enough to be released. So that's where somatic healing comes in. We're going to learn all of that. All right. What are the 3 steps to calm financial anxiety? Are you ready for a simple but powerful practice? Okay, here's a 3-step nervous system reset that you can do today, right here. Step 1, I want to notice the sensation. Now, think of a recent money moment that stressed you out. Where do you feel it? Is it in your chest or your gut or your jaw or your neck or your head? Just observe. Remember that moment. Think about it. Observe. Don't judge it. Don't blame it. Just awareness. We're stepping into what Dr. Gary Simmons calls awareness, right? Just notice it. Great. Now, step 2, you want to soothe your body. You want to place one hand on your heart, one on your belly, and begin to breathe in slowly through your nose. Exhale slowly through your mouth. Just breathe and release. Breathe and release. Do this 3 times. So as you're doing this, I'm going to keep talking. What you're doing is you're activating your vagus nerve, the part of your body that brings you back to calm. If we can get hijacked, we can bring ourselves back, right? If we can get lost, we can find ourselves. This is the way we find ourselves. All right. Step number 3, you want to name the shadow. Ask yourself right here, right now, what am I afraid of in this money situation? Okay. You want to ask yourself, what am I afraid this money situation says about me? Think about it for a moment. Breathe into it. Let it arise in you. Okay. So right here, pull out your phone if you have your phone handy, or pull out your pencil or put pause on this. And then gently write this story with compassion. And you want to affirm to yourself, I am safe, I am learning, I am open to receiving. So if you want to go grab your stuff right now, or pull out your phone if you're on if you're at your computer, etc. I want you to just invite you to write. I'm just gonna hold off for a minute or so. I'm gonna say the affirmations in the background as you write. I am safe. I am learning. I am open to receiving. So gently as you rewrite that story with deep compassion. I am safe. I am learning, and I am open to receiving. So you want to do this daily. Do this daily. Tiny shifts, my friends, lead to big transformation. So if you want to pause this video right now and finish what you are writing and come back, that'd be great. It's a perfect time. This journey of ours, it isn't about wealth, not just wealth. It's about wholeness. It isn't about becoming a millionaire overnight. It's about coming home to ourselves. We are really important to our lives. We're pivotal. We're the one who's living it. We're the resource, the most important resource. We are the asset in the business of our life, right? We want to be part of that which is worthy. Even we want to feel into that energy, even when the numbers don't necessarily add up. So when you listen to your body, when you befriend your nervous system, when you name your money shadows and begin with compassion, you stop then bracing for disaster. You start positioning yourself to win. You stop hustling for worthiness. You begin to feel peace. And from that place of calm, money moves differently. It stops feeling like a threat and starts becoming a tool. And that, my love, is financial empowerment. Okay, so if this talk resonated with you, I want to offer you something gentle, something sacred and completely free. The Money Shadows Starter Kit includes a guided journaling practice to help you spot shadow patterns. Okay, friends, if this resonated with you, I'm going to offer you something gentle, something sacred, and completely free. It's called the Money Shadow Starter Kit, and it includes a guided journaling practice to help you spot shadow patterns, a calming affirmation ritual, and a 5-minute audio. I think it's 5 to 7 minute audio to help you regulate your nervous system, but it's not a quick fix. It is a powerful beginning for you to step into this work, right? So download it at the link below. And if you're ready for more, join the 14-day money journaling course for a deeper dive, or step into the 90-day money shadow transformation for lasting change. Subscribe here on YouTube to weekly practices and soulful support. And remember, comment below. Where does your financial anxiety show up in your body? What money belief are you ready to release? And you know what? Your healing begins with one honest breath. And remember, comment below. Where does financial anxiety show up in your body? What money belief are you ready to release today? Your healing begins with one honest breath. You are not your fear. You are not your past. You are not broken. You are awakening. You are allowed to receive. You are already whole. I am Reverend Evelyn Foreman. Be well, be brave, and be the change.